couch surfed Europe on 10 euros a day, including accommodation, and I only met 3 bad people. And all 3 of them were from Rome. I'm gonna rank these in order of severity. So the first one was the only time I was traveling with someone, and thank goodness she was there because I was such a puppy at this point. Like, I was very new to traveling. So we rock up in Rome at almost 1 a.m. via train, and he picks us up from the train station with some of his friends. He seems like cool, fun, young, charming. And he's like, do you guys want to go out and explore the city? We're from Australia, and we were kind of like, no, we just want to go to bed. But sure, let's do it. So he takes us around, actually like a magical night. You'll see some other videos that I posted. And we stay with him for a good 3 or 4 days. So he gets increasingly more seedy. I have a boyfriend at this point, so I'm like, ugh. My friend just didn't want that kind of attention. But this is our first time in Rome, so, or like Italy at all. So we were kind of like, maybe Italians are just like more forward. Just like unnecessarily seedy. Anyway, I'm gonna save time for the other ones because they were. The second one, I'm in Mykonos homeless because I didn't want to pay 100 euros for 1 night in a hostel bed. So I literally bought a sleeping bag and sleeping on the beach. Woke up the next morning, my entire face is just lumpy because I just got bitten by mosquitoes. Didn't get much sleep because it's the party island, so everyone was just like yelling and screaming and like doing zoomies on their motorbikes. So 2 nights of this and I'm getting pretty desperate for a bed. There was a nudist man on the app, and on Couchsurfing you get a few of these, but you always steer clear, except if you're sleep deprived after 2 nights, and literally I'm just so desperate. So I ended up DMing him and being like, hey, like, is there a chance I could stay with you? He was like, are you a nudist? I was like, well, no. He's like, you'll feel uncomfortable. You can only stay with me if you're a nudist too. And like, that's the line. I'm not staying with this man. So he wasn't the seedy one, although to be honest, he could have been. This other man from Rome apparently has really broken English and types, there is a room in my hotel room. I have 2 beds and 1 person. I was like, oh my gosh, cool. Like at this point, I don't even care. It's too close for comfort, but that's fine. Where are you at? Let's do it. Let's see something up. He's like, meet me at this bar. I was like, red flag. But let's do it because I'm sleep deprived. Mykonos is bloomin' expensive. And I was traveling on 10 euros a day, including accommodation. We went to this bar. It was 18 to 25 euros for a cocktail. That's like 40 Australian dollars. He's buying rounds and rounds for these 2 Canadian girls, who I end up befriending. And we're having hot, sexy, dancey time on the dance floor. And then I confirm with Roman guy who's like 50. So that bed you were talking about, is that still free? What's the deal? He's like, yes, it's 2 people. 100% knew what he was doing. I was like, no, I don't want to share a bed with you. He was like, oh, no, we're like, just have broken English. I was like, mate. So again, I have a line. Homeless, sharing a bed with seedy Roman man. So I ended up befriending these 2 Canadian girls. One of them goes home with a boy, which leaves me 1 bed free. Slept with her. Running out of time, so the next one.